Can you approach? I'm weak and ill. Help me back to the city, please. I will pay you double what you could earn from your jars of water.
I can't ask for a recompense for a common act of humanity. Where do you live?
Allah, I have no home. I'm a stranger in the land. Let me spend this night beneath your roof, and I will amply repay you.
Okay.
What infidel companion is this you have brought home at this late hour? Do you want to attract the attention of the Inquisition?
Be quiet, wife. Here is a poor, sick stranger without a friend or home. We can throw him out to perish in the streets.
My end is near. If I die, I bequeath you this box as a reward for your charity. May God let you live many years, my friend, to enjoy your treasure, whatever it may be. This is the result of your foolish good nature. What will become of us when its corpse is found in our house? We shall be sent to prison as murderers, and if we escape with our lives, we shall be ruined by notaries and alguacils.
It's not yet day. I can take the dead body out of the city and bury it in the sands of the bank of the Geneva.
Perejil has just killed the Moor. I'm going to say it to the mayor. Strange doings. Robbery, murder, and burial all in one night.
Hey! How? What is that you say?
I say that Perejil de Gallego has robbed and murdered a Moorish Muslim, and buried him this blessed night. Accursed night.
But how do you know all this?
Be patient, Senior, and you shall hear all about it. If I help you to translate the note, you should give me half of what we found in the tissue.
Okay, let's go. Hi, I have a present for you.
Where did you find all these jewels?
Oh, I have to tell it to the mayor.
What do you want, Barber?
I have seen Perejil's wife with a lot of jewelry, so it means that Perejil stole them to the Moor.
Tell Perejil, come here.
What do you want, Mayor?
Who has given you all these jewels?
Person gave me a map of where the treasure is.
It isn't true. I saw you putting out the Moor that you killed.
I didn't kill him. He died because he was ill.
Nobody is going to believe you. You will go to prison.
Okay, if you want a part of the treasure, you must come with me to the place where it is.
I love my balcony. Here I can see the mountains, the neighborhood, some stall, the hill of the Albaicin.
Muhammad likes to invent his own stories about people that he can see from the balcony, but they are not always true.
Oh, what's that? I'm sure that the tall man is the tyrannical father and the young is her lover. There the unhappy nun instead weeping in her cell, while perhaps her anguished lover pities the street below.
Now appears Mateo.
The novice hasn't got any lever, and she entered in the convent of her home free will. Now she is in the happiest mood in the convent.
Muhammad was looking some days at a dark-eyed, brunette, handsome, bearded gentleman who wait frequently in the street beneath the window, and they enter in the house with capstones.
I'm sure that they have a strange relationship and is her lover.
No, Muhammad. The man is the husband, but he isn't married.
Some days, Muhammad enjoys looking at the gradual changes of the scenes below, according to the different stages of the day. In the morning, people go to work. The church bells resound. People go to the church. As the morning advances, the din of labor increases. In the evening, people leave work, sing and play the guitar, and finally they go to sleep.
Mom, what's that? Throw it away.
Many years ago, a student of Salamanca, Vicente, found a cave which attracted his attention.
What's that? Is that a crown? Yes, it is a gold crown.
After a long time, he reached Granada. Everyone welcomed him, in spite of his torn clothes. One evening, in a church, he met a beautiful woman.
Hello, nice to meet you. What's your name?
Shh, I'm very busy.
Our Father, who art in the heaven, hallowed be the name, the kingdom come.
The day of Saint John arrived and Vicente had nothing to do, so he decided to go to the party.
Everyone has a partner, except me. I'm alone.
Suddenly, Vicente saw a statue, and he approached it.
I've been here for 3,000 years, waiting for someone capable of releasing me. And you have the crown!
And what happens with the crown?
If you have faith and courage, follow me and you will make a fortune.
Vicente followed the statue up in a cave, where it explained how he could free it.
Once every 100 years, on St. John's Day, the spell is partially lifted. I am allowed to stand guard at the bridge in the hope that someone will be able to break the magic spell. Until now, I have waited in vain because mortal eyes can't see me. You can see me because you have the signet crown of Solomon.
You can rely on my friendship to help you.
Break the magic spell and half the treasure is yours.
But how can I do this?
The aid of a Christian priest and a Christian maid is necessary. The priest must exorcise the powers of darkness, and the damsel must touch this coffer with the seal of Solomon. They must do it at night. The priest mustn't eat for 24 hours before he comes here.
The next day, they go to the cave to try to free the statue. The signet ring opened the way into the tower, and the priest performed the exorcism.
Oh, jewels!
Wait! First, we have to get the treasure chest out.
While the soldier and Vicente were trying to move the chest, the priest ate a piece of bread and suddenly all come out of the cave.
What's happened?
You shouldn't have eaten. Now we haven't got anything from the treasure.
Not exactly anything.
We have had a minor problem in the Alhambra, including the sunny face of Dolores.
I like all kinds of animals.
and for this reason I love living here with some of them. One of the ruined courtyards of the Alhambra is crowded with my favorite pets.
A proud peacock and this hen seem to rule here, over pompous turkeys, bad-tempered Guinea fowls, and noisy group of common chickens.
For a long time my favorite pet has been a young pair of pigeons. These have recently entered into the holy stage of matrimony, and have even displaced a cat and kitten in her affections. I provide a small room next to the kitchen as an apartment for them. Their window looked out onto one of the quiet Moorish courtyards. Here they lived in ignorance of any wall beyond the courtyard and its sunny roof. They never wanted to fly high above the battlements or to the top of the towers.
The herbaceous onion was crowded by two spotless milk-white eggs, to the great joy of their loving little mistress. Nothing was more admirable than the conduct of the young married couple on this interesting occasion. They took turns sitting upon the nest until the eggs hatched, and while their young chicks required warmth and shelter.
That's beautiful. One stayed at home while the other went to look for food and brought home abundant supplies.
This scene of conjugal happiness has suddenly been disturbed.
I'm going to feed the male pigeon. I want the male pigeon to see the great wide world outside. I'm going to open the window which looks down upon the valley of the Darro, and I'm going to push him beyond the walls of the Alhambra.
For the first time in his life launched beyond the walls of the Alhambra, the astonished bird has to try the full vigor of his wings. He flew down into the valley, rose steeply, and then climbed almost to the clouds. He had never risen to such a height before, or enjoyed flying so much. Like an irresponsible young man who has just inherited a fortune, he seemed excited with an excess of liberty, and with limitless field of action suddenly opened to him. He has spent the whole day circling and flying from tower to tower and tree to tree.
Pigeon, pigeon, come on! He seems to have forgotten about home. This his tender partner and his helpless young chicks. Oh no! 2 robber pigeons have joined him. Their instinct is to entice wandering pigeons to the dovecotes.
The fugitive, like many other thoughtless youths on first venturing into the world, seems quite fascinated with this knowing but graceless companion. These have decided to show him life and introduce him to society. He has been flying with them over all the roofs and church towers of Granada.
A thunderstorm has passed over the city, but he has not returned home. Night has fallen, and he still has not come back. Where are you?
Unfortunately, the female pigeon, after remaining several hours on the nest, finally went to look for her inconsiderate mate. She stayed away so long that the young ones died because they did not have the warmth and comfort of the parent bosom. Late in the evening.
Hello, I saw the truant. The truant bird has been seen upon the towers of the general life. Now it happens that the administrator of the ancient palace also has the beacon. Among his birds, there are 2 or 3 rubber pigeons, the terror of all neighbors' pigeon fanciers.
I think that the 2-feeder trickster scene with her fugitive, where this rose from the general life. I'm going to go to Aunt Antonia's room. Aunt Antonia, we have a problem.
Yes, I know. Don't worry. The Generalife is a distinct jurisdiction from the Alhambra, and of course, Sam jealously sits between our costumes. We are going to send Pepe, the stuttering garden, as ambassador to the administrator.
Pepe, if someone found the fugitive in the grounds of the general life, the administrator should send him back as a subject of the alhambra. We need you to tell this to the administrator.
Okay, I will fulfill it on my diplomatic visit.
Pepe departed on his diplomatic expedition through the monthly cloth and Venice.
Hello, one of our pigeons is flying with some of your pigeons. Somebody tell us that you saw it. If someone found the fugitive in the grounds of the general, the administrator should send him back as a subject of the alhambra.
It is not unto the person that told you this. I promise to send back under arrest to his little bag-eyed mistress if he appears here. He returned in an hour with the virtue sending news that the bird was not in the debauch of the generalist. This is the state of the melancholy affair which has kept a lot of ancients at the palace, and has sent the inconsolable Dolores to a sleepless pillow. Sorrow endures for a night, says the proverb, but joy comes in the morning. The first person that met my eyes when I left my room this morning was Dolores.
I have with me a truant. I am very happy. He had appeared at an early hour on the battlements, fluttering shyly about from roof to roof, but eventually entered the window and surrendered himself prisoner.
However, he gained little credit by his return. The ravenous manner in which he devoured the food plates before him showed that, like the prodigal son, hunger had driven him home.
My mighty pet, my rebellious pet, I love you.
Dolores reproached him for his faithless conduct, calling him all kinds of names. Although woman-like, she hooded him with kisses.
I observed, however, that he had clipped his wings to prevent all future high flying. I mention this precaution for the benefit of all those who have truant lovers or wandering husbands.
We can draw more than one valuable moral from the history of Dolores and her pigeon.
The author was traveling from Seville to Granada in the company of a friend. Nobody takes care of the fields of this beautiful land?
No, it's a shame.
Minutes later, look there, a town with ruined towers.
Yes, it's from the time of the Arabs. This reminds me of those vast plains of Castilla-La Mancha, where sometimes you can see a herd of cows.
With these costumes and landscapes, seems that this country was Arab. Why are these people armed?
They are armed because this country is unsafe. For example, no peasant travel without his trabuco.
Foreigners could be attacked by criminals that are very armed. So merchants traveled in big groups like Arab people, and they were very armed too.
Dolgoruki, if we are going to travel to Granada, we have to carry weapons with us. Be careful of criminals.
Yes, it's true. You only have clothes and essential things for a trip, but nothing to protect us.
Now we are prepared. Horses and armed guide. Dolgoruki, traveling as we are doing now, we can enjoy more traveling.
They left Seville and they passed through Alcalá de Guadaira, and then they went to Gandul and they stayed in a hostel.
We are going to visit the palace of Gandul Marquis.
Washington, we are in Aral. There is a tumult. Can you come here a moment, please? After he looked inside their alforjas, he let them pass, because before he thought they were criminals. Next morning, they left Aral, and they went to Osuna. There, they went to a hostel. They spent 3 days there. Then they left Osuna. They arrived to Antequera, and they spent the night in another hostel. The waiter told them a story.
Thank you for telling us that fantastic story.
I'm going to tell you a better story.
Good morning. Good morning, sir. You look hungry. Do you need something to eat?
Well, yes, I'm hungry, but I don't want to disturb you.
There is no problem. Here you are. Some wine, some bread, and also some money.
Okay, thank you very much. I haven't drank a wine like this for a long time. It tastes really good.
Please, eat the bread, Creed. You look so hungry.
No, sir. I'll share it with my family.
Okay, so take this food and eat it here with us.
Thanks.
And what about your life?
I've been a shepherd for 50 years, but right now I don't have a job, so I'm poor, and I have some health problems. Sancho, can you take our horses? This is Loja, so we are going to go sightseeing in the town.
Fine, we can stay in the Corona Posada.
Okay, let's have the dinner.
Hello, can we have something to eat? Can we stay here just for tonight?
Why? What happened?
Some thieves stole our horses, our merchandise, our money, our clothes, and they also hit us and left us without any clothes
in the middle of the street.
Wow, that's totally unfair. Don't worry. I'll pay your dinner and here is some money for you.
Good morning, gentlemen. I'm Aduana Boss. Me and my friend are looking for a group of men that travel at night for working with illegal merchandising. Will we travel with you?
Yes, sure. Let's have the lunch under those olives. What cities are you going to, gentlemen?
Granada. Are there good posadas?
Will they treat our horses well?
Yes, of course. Look at this. It's right there.
Oh, it's true. Thank you very much.
You are welcome.